Welcome to the fifth installment in the Credit Genius U Credit Education series. In this week's episode, we are going to discuss credit inquiries, or more specifically, what are known as hard inquiries. This is the fifth and final category of information that affects your FICO score. Inquiries are most likely the number one most misunderstood aspect of applying for new credit. Many consumers believe that hard inquiries are much more damaging than they really are. Today, we will help you understand how inquiries work and how they really affect your credit score. You're probably already aware that anytime you apply for a new extension of credit from a lender, a hard inquiry is listed on your credit report. These inquiries can help prospective lenders see if you are actively working to take on more debt. Inquiries also show lenders what type of debts you're applying for and how often you apply. If a lender sees that you are actively applying for multiple types of credit, such as a credit card, a new car loan, and a home mortgage all at the same time, that lender is probably going to be less likely to lend you money, as they may feel you are about to take on a lot of new debt all at once, and that could present a large risk to them if they were to lend you money as well. It's because of this increased risk that you will notice a slight drop in your credit score due to the addition of a hard inquiry on your credit reports. But how damaging is a hard inquiry anyway? Unfortunately, because your credit history is so complex and completely unique to you, there's no one-size-fits-all answer, and estimates can range from about 5 to 35 points per hard inquiry. Right now, you're probably thinking, this sounds a bit crazy, right? I mean, how are you supposed to shop around for the best financing if you're losing points every time you apply? Great question. The truth is that you have a grace period in which you can apply for credit, and during this time, the negative impact to your credit score will be greatly reduced. Here's how it works. When you apply for credit, a hard inquiry is placed on your credit report. When your credit data is used to calculate a credit score, the algorithm that creates that score takes into account all like applications within the associated grace period. For instance, when you apply for a home loan, you have 30 days to have your credit pulled as many times as you like, and your credit score will only be impacted by one of the hard inquiries, regardless of how many inquiries you have for that transaction. Each type of extension of credit, such as car loans, credit cards, school loans, etc., all have different grace periods. So it's best to do a bit of research before you shop. The bottom line is that whenever you are about to apply for credit of any kind, you want to first research the length of the grace period available to you, and then be sure that all of your applications happen within that grace period. By following these simple steps, you can greatly reduce the impact of hard inquiries to your credit scores. That's all for this week. Next week, we will cover credit scores and why they exist. Until then, thanks for watching, and remember that with a little bit of work and our help, you too can be a credit genius.